I'm a little worried about who I'm hanging out with.
You're okay. You have pretty hair.
You have thick hair, bro.
I have. It's still in there, dude. It's still
You got
there.
a pretty mouth.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing when you get your hair cut and you look down at the bottom and you see
all gray.
It's a forest down there.
Yep.
And it's incredible how much hair you carry.
Mine's all
Luckily,
gray.
we are blessed with hair.
Yeah,
there's a lot of guys our age
bald
that are not.
It's
bald.
true.
Maybe not as much as we used to have, but we are doing pretty good. And
I had a text discourse this morning at a group meeting that I had with a former Gator linebacker whose forehead is getting bigger and bigger.
Big forehead.
And he's making fun of my nose, and I was like, dude, I have a big nose.
Yeah.
Shocker for those of you who are paying attention at home. But he should not be talking a whole lot because that forehead is
climbing up.
It's getting a little bigger.
I just have a big head.
It's officially a 5 head at this point.
Five.
Right?
See, look, 5 head.
Yours is 4. We have 4.
I just have a big head.
Yeah. Anyways, congrats on the haircut, dude. It looks
very happy.
You look like a totally different person.
$20 for my haircut. It costs probably 10, and I give Katie another 10.
You're a big tipper.
Yeah, I mean,
You're a big.
It's just easier to pull a 20 out, give it to her, and walk.
I'm a big tipper.
Yeah.
Wait, you go to somebody who gives you a $10 haircut? Is that true?
That's absolutely.
I don't believe that for a second.
It's just. And the other thing I like is that she's got a 15-minute time limit. That's it. Any longer than that, and I'm literally getting up and leaving because I can't stand.
I want to make so many jokes about that.
I don't like to sit there and just talk and talk. And talk.
What?
And then they stop.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that at all.
No, then they quit clipping, and then all of a sudden
You
it's
love
like,
to talk.
I don't want to talk.
I literally don't know anyone who wants to talk more than you.
Yeah.
I don't
What?
believe that.
What are you talking about?
I have moments, man. I have moments.
You just need
Maybe
silence.
it's just us. Maybe he likes us.
I think I do. I think I like.
I
you
think
guys.
all 3 of us on this stage
Yeah.
like to talk a
Yeah.
lot. So
No.
I don't-
To bring up a topic from a previous show.
Yeah.
When you're on an airplane, do you talk to the people next to you?
Oh no.
Oh my God, John, I love you.
And here's what this.
He'll
is what,
talk. Listen, he'll talk
You're
to
missing
anybody.
But this is the worst part of it. When I'm in the aisle, because I'm never in the middle,
Nah, me
and
neither.
they do the shades down,
Yeah.
and then the other people do the shades down, and I feel like I'm in an oven,
Yeah.
in an MRI machine, and I want to kill myself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2:00 in the afternoon. Open the shades.
Those MRIs,
Oh, no.
they never work
We
out.
can't open the shades because we got to look at the movie on our phone. We got to look at the movie on the screen. And
This is
there's
what bothers
glare.
him. I love it.
That just destroys me on a plane.
We
You
got into
gotta
this-
keep the shades open.
We got into this conversation one time about being talkers, and Johnny was talking about how he flew somewhere, and he was talking to this person. I was like, man, I don't talk. I put my headphones on. I look straight ahead. I don't talk to anybody because I get roped into conversations that I can't leave. I'm stuck on this seat
So
for the
how
next.
is that different than getting a haircut?
Well, because I don't. You go to that same person every time, don't you? Same girl.
Yes, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah, 'cause
Because
you
I
can
know
talk to
that
her.
she can be done in 12 minutes, and I'm done.
The
Out.
kook that's sitting next to me on an airplane, I don't know that dude's
Well,
story.
that's true. That's
and then
true.
I might get stuck there for
He might-
hours.
listen, if
Darr
you're-
wants to know the life story.
Y'all are
Well, because
weird.
he's in sales.
Y'all are
sales
weird.
Sales guys. I'm kind of in sales. We're also salespeople need to know that this could be the one guy that changes your life, but you'll never know if you didn't talk to him, right?
I think
I
it has
don't
to do
know,
with
dude.
introverted. Are you naturally introverted or extroverted?
That's a
he's
good
an
one.
introvert.
I'm a total extrovert.
Totally extrovert.
Also, you want to hear something weird? Our buddy, I know it's get a look at the clock. Hold on. Our buddy Brian Kramer. Brian Kramer ran for state attorney and won for state attorney. Remember
Yeah.
who? Do you remember who his campaign manager was?
Who?
Some dude I met on an airplane.
Oh yeah.
I ended up talking to this guy, and then when we
you
land,
mean-
I call Kramer. I'm like, Kramer, I
Yeah.
think I found your next campaign manager.
Yeah.
So you're right. You never know who you're going to meet. You'd think that'd be a lesson.
I
That-
love
well-
talking to everybody.
I know.
Well, you do until you don't. You know what I mean by that? It's like you can get kind of tired of a conversation quickly.
It's a
especially
control
if it's
issue.
going nowhere. Kind
Especially
of.
if it's a.
That's what I always get
Little
those.
crazy.
I get
Can't deal with
those.
those.
And they tell me things I don't want to know.
Well, like, do you want to know about somebody you'll never meet that they're talking about that you never have a chance of ever knowing in your life about a story that's not pertinent to anything?
Yeah, no.
Even if you can
No, I
relate
don't.
to it, does it matter?
No.
Right. So, I mean, or what their 4-year-old grandkid did the other day. Now, maybe that's cool if you got grandkids, but
All right, John, I didn't mean to take over. I got way down the weeds. I'm
your
sorry about
name
that.
is
You're
right
the
there.
co-host.
You
No,
got-
I know, but you
I
have.
think it's a good
there's
topic.
It's a terrible
Talking
topic.
on the airplane. Just remember this: if they put the shades down, they don't like you.
It's
They
a
don't like
terrible-
themselves. They don't like life. If they
Next
put the
time
shades
I'm
down,
flying with him somewhere,
Yeah.
I have to be aware of the
Yeah, you do.
shade.
You do.
I
you
just
do,
think
you do.
shade puller downers are angry people.
I can't fit in airplanes is my problem.
Well, yeah, because you're.
You got this thing called
freaking
first class.
Sasquatch.
You ever heard of first class?
I'm not spending that kind of money, bro. There is no way.
Comfort, bro. You're at the age right now, as is all of us, that comfort is much more important than
Most of the time, my flights are 2 hours at the most. I mean, I'm not flying out to California.
So why do you have a 7,000-ton SUV sitting out there?
Because it's big and I'm comfortable and
so
I'm in it a lot.
First class.
Yeah, but
he owns that.
Chair?
He doesn't own that
You
seat.
see this? You own that seat when you're
I'm
on the plane.
in that
you see this
a
chair?
lot.
You see this chair?
I like this chair.
That's first class type chair on the plane. Why don't, Elio, let's get him a coach seat for the podcast.
Oh my God!
It's
Get
in
me
the
a
back over here.
coach seat.
We'll make
We're
it
going to
happen.
get you coach seat.
No, I want. There's
Main
I don't-
cabin seat
What I'm
for
saying
John.
is, I only fly like 2 or 3 times a year. I can survive a 2-hour flight in coach.
Here's what I'm hearing, by the way.
I drive my car almost every day.
Here's what I agree with this. Also, I feel like Cornell is just going to buy you your next airline ticket wherever it is that you're going.
He'll have to win a bet.
I need to get friends with
He
planes.
loses bets all the time. Look at his haircut, dude. You have no
exactly.
problem.
Speaking of bets, he's 2-2. So the Sombrero special is 2-2.
Sombrero won big
So he's
last week.
50
the Gators, stupid Gators lost.
50. The Gators lost him, but I'm rooting. As some of you can see, I've got the Gators. Well, that's my.
Hey, by the
Gators.
way, Gators are
Sure.
ranked number 5 in the United States.
No, they're not.
The school itself came out yesterday with the
the school
top 5
Okay.
ranking. Don't laugh at that.
You know what? That's basically a paid advertisement kind of thing where they say your school is ranked number 5. If you were interested in meteorology, you wouldn't want to go here. You'd want to go to Mississippi State. If you were interested in
Wait a minute.
something
Is
different,
Insurance.
yeah, you would go to
Florida State.
School of Hard
If you
Knocks.
wanted to learn criminology, you'd go to FSU. You wouldn't go. So, I mean, this thing about what our schools rank, that's just like paid advertising you read in the magazines.
not
Hey,
buying it.
You know what that sounds like?
What?
An Alabama
Sour
fan.
apples. Yeah.
Alabama.
Sour grapes.
You know,
Sour apples.
Kids,
What the
who
hell
go-
am I
kids who
talking
don't
about?
get into the UF, they go to Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're ranked number 5. They're ranked number 13 in football.
Yeah,
11,
9.
12, 9.
Gators are something low in the second level, like after 10.
Double digits.
Yeah, so
I think they're 9 in the AP poll.
I mean, does anybody look at it after 3
No.
or 4 or 5? I mean,
Polls don't matter.
Hey, if you're watching, post on, make a comment of who you think's going to win, Florida or Alabama, because we need comments. We need
Outright?
lots of comments, lots of shares. I want to know, if you're watching this right now, who you think is going to win between Florida and Alabama. And secondly, I also want to know if you think Anthony Richardson is going to play or not going to play.
it's all about his hammy.
So AR in or AR out? I don't know. AR playing,
works,
AR
yeah.
not playing? I don't know. Comment. All we want is comments. We need comments. So
Well, based on what we've seen the last couple of weeks, we don't have much of a chance in that game without AR playing.
Why is that?
I mean, I think he is proven to be pretty explosive.
I mean,
Now,
so he's fast, is what you're saying.
I'm saying he played 8 plays and scored 3 touchdowns last week.
Against the air.
I don't care.
Okay, well, guess
Our
what?
other quarterback played
I'll tell you
47
what,
plays and scored
I will
2
buy
touchdowns.
any ticket. I'll buy a ticket to anywhere in the country if he scores 3 touchdowns. And how many plays did you say he scored?
Well, he's not going to do that against Alabama, but neither did Emory Jones, is my point.
Well,
he didn't do that
So
against.
who's better, Richardson or Jones?
Well, I think this is.
Coach Charlie.
Oh, we got a comment.
I think this is-
11 AP 9 coaches going to win between Florida and Richardson wins. The Gators win, and if he doesn't play, Bama wins.
Yeah,
Love it.
I think that's solid. I don't know.
Love that.
Here's what I think.
Thank you for commenting.
I don't know who's better. I don't get paid that kind of money. All right, but I will say, the first game, Johnny came out last week and said Richardson's got to play. What the heck's going on?
He's
and
the best quarterback.
And I said, what the hell are you talking? He just started.
Oh, he's the best.
But man, after 2 weeks,
see,
you have to at
he's
least
the
say
best.
Don't
one-
you know
Dynamic.
That, look,
Maybe the
don't
best
you
in the
think
country.
Dan Mullen knows a little bit about quarterbacking?
Yeah, I do.
Don't you think he knows that if you think
Don't
he's
fall into this.
what he does?
Don't buy into this.
Well, he knows what AR does well too.
Yeah.
So it's not like you've got a big secret on what Anthony Richardson's all about. Maybe what Dan says is that when I bring him some
package of
packages
plays.
to execute, he's not quite there yet, but he is fast.
So here's my
I
take.
like Dan Mullen. I think I'd support whatever he decides. It's his decision.
Well,
he
he's the
makes
coach.
millions of dollars to decide.
Yeah, he's the coach.
If I were the coach,
He also gets paid millions of dollars to get criticized.
and I have a right to my
He's fair
opinion,
game. I agree with that.
my opinion, I have a right to my opinion. If I was the coach, I would onside kick every time. I would throw a bomb every time, and Anthony Richardson would be in my quarterback every single time. Period. There's my opinion. I
It's
don't
a
know
hell
if
of
it's
a
right
game
or not.
plan right
I
there.
don't give a shit. It is what it is.
Plan.
Here's my here's my thoughts on this. Okay, like I think after game one, it wasn't surprising that Mullen didn't really have an answer for how to answer the whole Richardson Emory Jones conversation, because it was game one, and maybe Richardson's playing in the game better than he's practicing. Okay, but after game two. I like Dan Mullen a lot, man, and he knows more about football than I would could have ever known in my entire life, 10 lifetimes. But you don't have a great answer for who's your starting quarterback. It sounded a little. It sounded like he just didn't want to answer it. He got kind of pissed that people were asking him that question.
Why doesn't he just
His exact
say-
quote was, why don't you ask me who my starting running back is?
Well-
And the answer to that is, your starting running back hasn't had 4 turnovers in 2 games. It's an appropriate question to ask. I don't know why he's snarky about it. Why doesn't he simply say, I'm not talking about who's starting at all? Next question. And it ends right there.
Why doesn't he just say, hey, if you're a Gator fan, for those Gator fans out there, why don't you just support the team and support
Well, they
and
will.
cheer
It's sold out, bro.
and
It's
It
sold
is.
and
out.
cheer,
And that's
we
the thing.
appreciate your support and let us make the decisions.
Yeah. Oh,
You can take that hat off.
I'm
if you want
almost
to.
okay. We're
You're
done.
taking out the set.
Well, I'll do the hat when we do the picks. But
Yeah.
I think the exciting thing about this is that you'll have 90,000 fans in the crib for the first time, I think, since they played Auburn 3 years ago. Here.
Oh, so fun that game.
And they blew them out. And that just means that all these businesses up and down University
Yeah.
and downtown and all around America, that is going to really be a shot in the arm, especially coming off of last year when everything was closed.
Nothing happened.
So you got Celebration Point, celebrate.
Yep.
You've got
Hey,
University.
Whiskey Jones is playing Friday night.
We
by
got
the
to
way.
talk about that.
See, all of this matters. All of this.
It does.
Look,
It does
Dan Mullen.
matter.
He's got my haircut.
Oh, he's
He does have your
He
haircut.
has my haircut. Me and Johnny's haircut.
You know,
He
not
did
to take,
shave,
not to take a
however.
page out of your boy Nick Saban, but Nick Saban will shut that conversation down. He simply says often, "I'm not having a conversation over this person or that person. We're talking about Alabama football. What's the next question?"
no. I mean, Nick he controls the room.
Love
There's
that.
no doubt.
But I don't love how Dan Mullen's answer to who's your starting quarterback next week was a bit childish, and I don't mean to get in any trouble
Well,
here,
he
but he
had-
said things like,
Yeah,
"Why are
Charlie.
you doing
I
this?
mean-
and why are you asking me that question?" And instead of saying, Emory's going to start, this is going to happen, we're going to play them both. Next question.
Well, listen, he had some issues last year with the Darth Vader thing, and I don't care what the skit was or if it was Halloween or not. I mean, the thing with Missouri when they had the fight out on the field, he comes running out raising
Yeah,
hell.
I like my coach being
I do
fiery
too, but
like
you
that.
you gotta be under control because the players watch their coach.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Joe Canto made a comment. What's up, JoJo?
What did he say?
Something about somebody's commenting on the page that
I don't know.
he said, "Work 'em silly Gators,"
I like.
which is old school. For those of us that know,
There's a
I don't
Drake
think it's
that
about
hangs
the
I think
quarterback
that's a
right
really
now.
great.
It's
that's
our
a good
defense
point,
is
man.
giving up a ton of points in second. That's true, JoJo. I'm impressed
Look
with
at JoJo. Look at
Yeah.
JoJo on the screen.
What should be worried about? You're
That
right.
defense has been uninspiring the last, especially the second half of both of those games.
Defense needs a little help. Needs
Why-
a little support. So support your defense.
What do you think the spread is, Charlie? Without looking, did you look?
I don't know.
I did not look.
What
I,
is the
I
spread?
would
Just tell
say.
me what you think it is.
Do you know it?
8 points.
Okay, I would say Alabama favored by 11.
Okay, what do you?
8.
15.5.
Whoa! I'm taking the Gators and the points, baby.
Oh, damn, that's a big
I am
number.
taking the points.
Boatload.
How do you feel about that as a Bama fan?
I don't feel anything really about it because I could see it going either way. I could see
Yeah.
it being inside that spread, or I could see it getting out of control.
What
So
was the score of the SEC championship game?
Gator ball control. be the
I know
reason why
different
the Gators
teams. I'm
win.
just asking.
Everybody's
52 to
turnovers.
44, something like that.
50. So 8-point spread.
Something like that. And it was 19 at halftime, and then Florida kept them out of the end zone. in
Yeah,
the
they
third
played
quarter.
well, and they played great in the
Oh,
third quarter.
Sean Morrison has a
Sean
question.
Morrison. If you know so much about quarterback play, why didn't he make the switch to Trask before Frank?
I mean, I think that's the bust, right? A little bit is to
you know,
say.
these coaches, man, they're very tight with what they are loyal to
They
the
are loyal.
guys
Well-
that are practicing and playing.
and the guys know that, and that they respond to that, and I get that.
15.5.
He doesn't need to listen
So-
to me or you or anybody else.
Listen, that's what we talk about, though. And like you said, he's got to own it. He's the only one making $6.5 million.
Right, I
mean, good for him.
I
That's
would
his
just like
team.
to see him control the room a little more, like you said.
Yeah,
I
that's-
feel like this isn't. We can talk about it all we want, but I just don't get why the answer is. Why don't you ask me who my starting running back is? That's kind of a dumb question answer, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Well, again, your starting running back didn't have 4 turnovers in 2 games. That's the answer. But nobody in that room is going to tell him that because they won't get credentialed back.
Let's remember, this is not the Philadelphia media here, okay?
Oh, no.
The guys asking the questions, and I know just about all of them, they know who breads their butter.
I get it.
Or who butters their bread.
I know. This is why I'm never going to have a job at UF, I guess.
You got to be careful around here. It's small.
I love Dan Mullen. He's
Small
amazing.
tank.
I think he's great. I like his fiery spirit, dude.
Look at those helmets right there.
I did. I thought what did you think of the little script?
What are they wearing? Do we know what?
They got to be
unis?
in blue and white. They have to, man. You
Unis?
can't be playing silly games with your uniform in a game like this.
Big game. Big game.
Blue
If
and
you're
white.
going to the game, are you going to the game?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to the game.
Oh, my God, yes. They played them here 10 years ago.
And you
Johnny
went to that.
Brantley was our quarterback.
I remember that
Florida's
game.
quarterback at the time.
You
Wait,
going to the game?
Yeah, it was the game from. Is that the one when we muffed that punt?
No, 2011 was when Florida actually took a 10-0 lead
Yes.
in that game. And
Yep.
then Brantley got hurt on a corner blitz that didn't get picked up, and Courtney Upshaw sat on him, and the game was over after that.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, it was ugly after that.
Are you going to the game?
No, I have plans. A buddy. Wait. This is big news though because we often talk about live music on this show, right? Because Johnny and I are in a band together.
Yeah, sure.
Good bottom.
It's called Good Bottom. Don't Google it.
Don't Google it, but you can search it on Facebook.
If you Google it, you may or may not get the kind of results you're
When's the
looking
next
for.
show, by the way? We're not
Well,
at this event, is
Good
it?
Bottom
Saturday
hasn't played
night.
in 3 years.
Okay, so we got to.
It's Saturday night.
So
I've been
everybody
practicing.
keeps saying Good Bottom has broken up, but
Yeah.
it is the birthday of a very dear and special friend on Saturday.
Yep.
Who's turning
Your
50
boss.
years old. And
Sorta.
turning 50 years old. And Good Bottom is having a reunion night together that Saturday evening. where
I'm
Johnny
so
and I,
excited.
And before I got here, I spoke to our drummer who said, please make sure Johnny's practicing.
I did.
Please make sure Johnny's practicing.
One of the songs that we're going to play is Stacy's Mom. Bum,
Yeah.
bum, 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 bum,
I have a
bum,
question.
bum,
I have a
bum,
question.
bum, bum, bum.
What instrument is what instrument is the one that John is playing?
John,
I'm playing, well, there's about 6 or 7 songs. The first song that we're playing is, hold on.
I would not go through our set list. It doesn't matter. Johnny's
Yes, it
playing
does.
acoustic guitar.
It does. I'm
Now-
excited about playing.
It's the first time in 3
There's
years.
one that I sing, Elio, that is, it is one of the highlights of the show.
Googling it. It is a highlight of the show.
Jenny is the first song we're playing. Jenny, and then Stacy's Mom, right? And then I sing
The ultimate dad band set list.
Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
Ah,
So
yes.
for those of you, I might video it and put it on YouTube because it will be,
There's actually videos of you singing this
yep,
somewhere.
Ain't No Rest for the, and then Hurt So Good, John Cougar Mellencamp. You probably have to sing that.
Oh, Bob Seger's on the
Night Moves.
Yeah.
Night Moves.
right.
Who is,
That's gonna be. I think Kramer's gonna sing that song.
yep. And then Rain King, which is,
John, it's your favorite.
I love Rain King. I
used to
mean,
sing- we used to play that all the
I
time.
can't tell you the energy that
You love that
comes
song.
from within when I hear and play Rain King
His face.
is just, it comes from deep within me. Have you ever had that song that just puts you in such a happy place?
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, Rain King does that to me. So there you go.
It's fun. We're gonna have a good time Saturday night. So I will not be going to the game. I'm going to the birthday party instead.
But you know what?
Saturday
It'll
night.
all be on the TV.
Oh, we'll be watching.
It'll be on
it,
the
of course.
TV. Yeah,
of course.
it'll be fun. So
Can't
if
wait.
for those of you
Special
watching,
day, man.
look for Facebook.
I
go
think
to
it'll be a
Good
big
Bottom,
day.
and we may get out and start playing some gigs.
And my
again.
man Paul from
When is Whiskey Jones
Charlotte's
playing?
coming down. Okay,
Your man
so
Paul Taylor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Whiskey-
No, we are. There's a big event at Celebration Point on Fridays prior to home games called Chomp of the Block.
I'm going to that.
Friday night from
Yeah.
8 to 10.
Sweet.
Where's this, Charlie? I may come out to this.
Celebration Point.
Oh,
It's Friday night at Celebration Point. It'll
when do
be.
you need to be there though? If it's at 8 o'clock, I mean,
mean,
I don't want to fight everybody. How do you get in there?
It's open and free to the open to the public. So you,
but parking, you know how that could be.
dude, there's
It'll be
so
fun.
many
Oh, is
parking.
there?
Yeah, you'll be
Okay,
fine.
that
There's
shows
a
you
couple of
haven't
big
been out
parking
there in a
garages
while.
and stuff.
Okay, okay.
I'm going to go
So
dinner
we're-
out there, one of the restaurants, and then I'm going to watch you.
We will be playing from 8 to 10. I think we're going to play nonstop, just go 2 hours straight.
Nice.
Why would
It'll
you?
be a lot of fun that night. So, and it should be packed. And we got a big compliment from people at Celebration Point. They were like, they chose that date for us.
It's
in
called
terms of-
Whiskey-
You guys are good.
Whiskey Jones.
You
is the name
guys
of our
are
band.
Are you
absolutely.
the singer?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
You know words to all these songs.
No, I have an iPad that just.
Oh,
I
and
just
you just read it.
That's a
read
good
it.
question. Wow. I didn't even
was
walk.
gonna say.
I didn't even walk him into that.
Did you set that up?
No, I did not. I
my
did not.
God.
We hammer him on not knowing the freaking words.
But that's what these are for.
I know the words for some of the
So you're like
songs.
this. You're one of these
Yes,
guys.
he's
Stacey's
I know.
mom has got it going on. Stacey's mom has got it going on.
I know the words to some of the songs, but not. Well, come out on Friday night. You can check it out.
Yeah, just might.
And you can let us know. Let me know what you think.
Bring Carmen.
Folks.
We all want to see Carmen.
Yeah,
anyway.
bring some Bama fans out there.
Everybody needs to
Carmen's
see Carmen.
love. Carmen's
Sure,
who
sure.
we love.
I've gone to many SEC championship games back in the '90s where it was Florida, Alabama, and those were some great games.
All right, so Whiskey Jones, what else we need to talk about?
Friday night.
How are we going to bring value to these people? Sombrero special.
yeah.
Let's go.
All
All
Let's
right,
go.
real quick,
Let's go.
real
We're
quick.
ready.
The special
Sombrero
this week.
special.
Last week we had Iowa. Is there any music, anything you got going for me?
Have we got any in bumper?
The last
Bumper.
week's special was Iowa +4 winner and BYU in the Holy War winner.
got that right.
And we added Florida just for the hell of it,
And
loser. This week it's Auburn at Penn State getting 6.
Ooh.
And the Wake Forest Demon Deacons laying 5.5 to the Florida State Seminoles, who are about to go
Implode.
1-12 this year.
You think they're going to
1-11.
lose to Wake?
They're going to get killed by Wake. And you lay the 5.5 and be happy and just get ready to deposit money. And then Auburn
How about that
on the road.
Jacksonville State game?
So wait.
So
Sorry.
but you saw about the guy
Am I
who
taking
asked
Auburn
to
or Penn
proposed
State?
to his fiance after the game. You talk about not being able to read the room.
Seriously.
Dear Lord, but go ahead.
Auburn, Penn State. Who am I taking?
Auburn plus
Taking
the
Auburn.
6.
You're taking,
Plus
Auburn's
the
getting
points.
6 points.
Getting 6
Auburn and the points. Okay.
at Penn State.
And then
Don't
who
care
else
where
am I
it is.
taking?
Wake Forest dropping 5.5 to the Seminoles, who
So take
just
Wake
got done with the
and
worst
give away the-
loss
So Wake will cover.
in school history last weekend.
That was a joke.
That shows you Notre Dame's terrible too. So
Well,
definitely,
they did not have a good game. They
No,
barely
they
won.
should have lost to Toledo.
I know
for
exactly.
God's sakes.
Well, so in Miami.
Miami's awful.
Miami almost lost
The
this weekend,
second
too.
best team in the state of Florida is in Orlando, and they actually might be the best team. I don't know if Florida's better than UCF or UCF's better than Florida. I don't know, but other than that,
Hold on a minute. You don't know that, and you're not willing to take Alabama in 15 points? What is wrong with you?
emotional game, home crowd. You never know. Alabama hasn't lost. I think they've lost 5 games in 6 years during the regular season. It's just, I don't know. Anything could happen. They're due to lose, right? They're due to have a bad game. Aren't they human at some point? Aren't they going to play in a close game?
Listen, I think Nick Saban and Tom Brady, they're robots. So
Yeah.
I don't think they're human at all.
Well, I'll tell you,
robots.
that's the pick. So Auburn and Wake.
Wake. Got it. All
It's
right.
hard to do this on Tuesdays. Usually these picks should go on Fridays.
Who are you going to take on Saturday with the points? Who are you
Well,
picking?
you'll have to tune into Matthews in the morning with
There
me
you
and
go.
Shane
Oh, what a
Matthews.
plug!
At let's see, 8:00 in the morning. I go for 8 to 8:30. and
You
we'll
guys
have-
go into detail.
We'll have our picks. Well,
Yeah.
dude, this is
This
what
is just
people,
casual.
they
It's
a
need
big
an
deal.
edge. They need an edge.
Oh, yeah,
they need
for
an
sure.
edge. More than just this hat.
Yeah, that hat.
That hat
nice.
is itchy.
This hat brings special meaning. Though.
And the hat is itchy.
Arrows. It's not even on his head. It's on his. It's on the
I know.
earphones.
It's up
I
there.
know.
What a segment. God, I'm about to lose 20 pounds in here, but other than that,
It's super
hot.
hot. It's super hot.
okay.
All right. Anything else we need to talk about before we go?
Real quick, I want to ask you 2 music guys.
Yep.
So you're going to play on Friday.
Friday night
right?
celebration
For 2
point.
hours nonstop. It's going to be a
8 to 10.
celebration.
Yep.
And there's a stage and everything. I haven't been there. That's why I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, it's all outdoors, beautiful.
It's tremendous.
Wait,
And
you haven't been to Celebration
Dude,
Point?
not until COVID last year, remember? So that, and then we have, really, what was out there? Tell me what the
It's
hell was
awesome.
out there. What?
Spurrier's, you got
Well,
Prime
that
and Pearl.
now is open. It
You
wasn't
got-
open
What's
2 months
what's
ago.
the pizza place on the
You know,
corner?
he doesn't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Got
You
the,
don't even know the, name
ice
of the
cream
pizza
store.
place. All right.
Haagen-Dazs.
Well, let me-
you got the French macaron place.
I bought flip-flops at the flip-flop store.
Flip-flop store. You got the Nike
that's
store.
tremendous.
All right, what's
you
your-
got Bass
All right,
Pro.
all right. So first of all, are people? What if? Since you read the words instead of committing
my
to
God.
narrative, if I did a request, like I request a song,
Yeah.
how would you be able to sing it if you don't know?
They don't
Well, I
take
mean, we do.
requests.
I mean, we probably know about 60 songs.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Oh, this
and
is
then,
us.
And then your deal. Oh, well, and then your deal on.
do you hear this, Johnny? This is my band.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, this is
I
his
have
band.
no idea.
This
Oh, you
is
can't hear
actually
it?
his
I have no
band.
idea. I don't hear anything. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's you singing? Is that really Charlie?
They're good.
Dang,
You'll be impressed.
I will go.
I
And
know
then if I get up there like a groupie, will you give me a shout out?
Yeah,
yeah.
Especially if you throw stuff at me, that'd be great.
Tomatoes, and then and then you are on stage Saturday night after the
Private
Florida
party.
game.
That's a private event.
Private event.
Well, is there ever
We
going to be
confiscate all the
a
phones.
Good Bottom show? That
Maybe. You
had a
never
big
know. You
part?
got to stay tuned. Go to Facebook, like Good Bottom on the Facebook page.
John Cornell. Yes.
Stop
there will be.
talking. UCF cannot hang with somebody. JoJo says
Yes,
UCF
we will.
cannot hang with Florida. Are
We'll
you
find
kidding
out.
me?
We'll find out.
JoJo has
How are-
spoken.
I don't think we're going to find that out this year. Whether
No,
UCF
well,
can
no,
hang.
they're
Probably
not
not.
gonna play
If
each
you
other.
do,
not
it's going to
They
be
do
in the
have
Citrus
3 games
Bowl.
on the schedule in the future, though. 2
Yeah,
here
like
and 1 there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
not for a while.
That's a ways off. Yeah.
Are we done here?
Spin the ball.
Have
I
we
mean-
given them enough value? Go out and bet the Sombrero special. Make
Auburn
sure
and
that
Wake Forest.
you do
And
that.
we will see Johnny Cornell the next home game.
The
before
next home game. Is that next week?
That's Tennessee, yeah.
So you're going to come back
4
one more
weeks
time?
in a row.
And then
It's
he's
up
done.
to you. You guys got to tell me
Yeah.
All right.
what you want.
That's a good idea. Vote, if you can comment, vote on keeping Johnny Cornell. Comment below. Keep Johnny JC or fire his butt. Comment below. It'll be awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Go Gators.
Oh, God.
Hopefully the
buddy.
Gators will pull out a victory
Oh, yeah.
straight up. Not even
luck.
with the point.
Lots of luck.
Yeah.
Lots of luck.
He's big talking. He's still waiting.